Men that can't handle promiscuous women's past. Aww.
Man, y'all dudes that don't give a fuck about your woman's body count or her sexual past, you niggas have a level of maturity that I have not been able to reach. Because if my girl told me, oh, back in high school, she done got a train ran on her, and you think I'm gonna be able to like digest that and be like, oh, okay, that's cool, okay, yeah, okay, cool, yeah, that's fine. I just ain't got it in me. I have never been that mature a day in my fucking life. Cause like, you tell me you did any crazy shit like that, I'm going to judge you. And I'm definitely gonna put you in a different category. Like, you are definitely gonna get demoted immediately. So I'm be trying to figure out, like, y'all dudes that be hearing these crazy shits about y'all girls or y'all wives and y'all stick beside them is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm with that, brother.
Men, can you handle a woman's past?
No.
She was very honest with you.
That's
What if your wife came out years later and told you some of the stuff she did in whatever when she was younger? Would you hold it past her, even though you've been married for years?
Oh,
how many years?
Yeah, it depends.
Men can't dish the same. They can't take the same thing that they dish. So absolutely not. A man can have 15 million pussies, but a woman can have slept with 5 guys, and it's just the end of the world.
Yeah,
For some reason, I just don't understand
It's
it
a
because
false equivalent you just said.
at the end of the day, asking about somebody's body count, I think, is a level of immaturity. And to add, it can't be verified anyway. So I can tell you that I only slept with one person or one other person other than you. Okay.
Would you date a
You gonna
man that
believe
said
it?
he used to be bi?
You said what?
Would you date a man that said he used to be bi?
Hell
No, because I'm not into that.
So that's a
We're
false
not into
equivalent
women
that you're
that got
saying.
a
They not
crazy body
into
count.
Sexuality and then someone's sexual
Men and
partner,
women
those
are
two
not
are
the
not
same.
synonymous. You can't compare those two same things.
Men
That's
and women are
completely
not the
different.
same. You can't use the same. You can't use the same threshold to measure what we're talking about.
Yeah, Jess, we're not equal. We're not the
Nobody
same.
never said we were equal. My thing is, why harbor over something you can't verify anyway? You worried about the wrong shit.
I mean,
I'm
most
not worried
Worry
about
about
it.
how she treat you. How does she treat
Your
you?
argument right now is a false equivalent. You're saying if you found out your man slept with 100, most women don't care how many
No,
men
women do
sleep with.
care. We're most women don't want no hoe.
Most women will
But
still
that's not
go
something we
marry Chris
harbor
Brown
over.
if they had the chance.
Women
Most
don't
women will
harbor
still
over a
marry
man's
Drake if
body
they had the
count.
chance.
That's not something we harbor over, but we not, oh yeah, my nigga, he had 150 bodies. We're not going around like that's a badge of honor. I mean, granted, if it was up to us, he wouldn't have that many bodies, but we don't get hung up over that. That don't mean we don't
Would you date?
care.
no, but I
Jess, you
Yes.
think
Would
wouldn't
you
date a
date a
I
virgin.
guy?
think
Would
a
you date
man's
a guy
body
who went to
count
jail?
doesn't. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Like,
Would I date a guy who
murdered
went to
somebody?
jail?
Yeah, or murdered somebody in his past?
No, personally, I wouldn't want to date a murder. One, I wouldn't want to date a felon.
That's
But
more of
there's
an
a lot of
equivalent
different
thing.
reasons why people go to jail.
You said you don't want to. You
Well,
say you wouldn't. You said you don't want to.
I wouldn't. I would not. I would not be with a felon. I would not marry a felon. I would
would
not
They
do
you
none of
wouldn't
that with
be.
the
They
felon.
wouldn't be with a hoe. That's the
would you
same
date a
thing.
virgin?
You can't.
Yeah,
You
would you date a
can't.
virgin? That's
Would you date a
exactly
Would
what.
I
virgin
date a
man?
male virgin? Yes.
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah, I would.
But we
Cat.
can't. We
I
can't
don't believe
treat
that.
a woman.
Ask me, will
Women.
I
I
date a
I
would.
don't
virgin?
believe that at all.
Hello,
How
ask
you
me.
gonna ask me a question and then answer it for me when I gave y'all my answer?
Yeah, don't do that.
We do that
Huh?
the whole panel. You'd be like, "Oh, is this true? Yeah, no, it ain't." We all do it.
But I'm gonna say this, Jess. Um, how men treat sex is not how women treat sex. Like
Exactly.
intersex
I
women.
disagree, Q, because
Well, no,
women can
sometimes
be.
no, there are women nowadays that are acting like men, but that should not be the norm. But there's
I,
studies showing that the more body counts women have, the less they can emotionally connect. Men aren't the same
They're
like
gone.
that. These men can
Yeah.
go out and have 100 chicks, but if a woman has 100 bodies, that is going to affect her way worse than a man completely.
That's why.
So
That's
it's
why.
like, I'm sorry,
That's
I don't think that women should be equal regarding sex or regarding body counts when it comes to men. I
Yeah,
don't.
we're
I
not the
don't
same.
care how much a body count man has. As long as you ain't gay, you ain't suck some peen, you
I
ain't
care,
tried, you ain't
Q.
think about
I
it. That's all
care.
I care. I'm just hoping
I
you not
care.
bi. I don't care how much body counts you got. Just make sure
I
you
think,
clean. You ain't got no STDs. You ain't got no baby mama or kids anywhere. That's what I
But
but
a
care.
just
man's body count also affects him in a relationship.
Not
So
no, not
Not
the
no, not
necessarily.
like it
woman
does in
though.
a
Yeah, it
woman for a
could
woman.
though.
Not like a
No.
woman.
have
It
you asked your
could.
man
What
how
body
many
count
bodies he's
matters to
had, Jess?
me?
Jess, can I go in with you? I agree with you where you might say like it matters to me how much a guy has been with whomever in this world. That's fine. You're entitled to that. But I promise you, we don't look at it the same way that y'all do, and you probably are the minority. So we don't argue for the minority. We have to argue for the
The
majority.
That's not the point that I'm making. The point that I'm making is that people are worried about. Okay, what you're saying could be true, right? We're gonna just say what you're saying is true. Cool. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is why harbor over some shit that you can't confirm? You can't confirm it, so why we even having a conversation about it?
I mean,
Well, we
nobody has answered the question. You
we
said
just rounded up
Yeah.
to the
equivalent,
nearest number.
and that's all we tackling right now. Is that
Yeah,
a
that's
false
it.
I
equivalent?
don't think men can. Okay, to answer the question, I don't think men can. They don't want to know that you've been bust down with two niggas at the same time. They don't
And
want to
my
know
thing,
you've been in threesomes in college and now you want to hold out. I was watching a show and the girl was holding out her coochie till marriage, but then she was telling, yeah, I had one night stands a long time ago, and she said it was a year ago. You had one
and
night
my thing
stands a
is,
year ago, and you want to
women,
marry this guy holding out till marriage? Make that make sense. Like,
Nah, for
women
real
keep
though.
keep 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 your information to yourself. Some stuff you might have to take to the grave. Keep it to yourself. My thing is, as a woman, why are you even talking about previous sexual partners or experiences you
wait,
had with your
hold on,
man
Jess.
anyway?
Jess, would
The
you
last,
want? Wait, hold on. If a man sucks some dick, would you want him to not tell you?
A man sucking another man's dick is never gonna be equivalent to a woman having 5 sexual
No,
partners.
no, no,
It's
no.
about a preference,
You
Jess.
can't tell women to hold a
But
past and keep it a secret, and then these
I'm
men
not
are
saying
gonna
hold
think
your
you're
past, but my
saying,
thing is don't go around
it's
like this. Y'all didn't have me a
"Oh
threesome.
no."
Y'all didn't have me some dangling. Like who gonna go around doing all that? My
it's
thing is
not.
why even have that conversation?
I wouldn't.
Period.
I wouldn't.
Because
If I
my thing is I'm with you. Why we talking about what I did with Pookie or John?
All right, let me just say something. If I was in a, if I'm trying to meet somebody, I'm not gonna ever talk about what they had before. I'm trying to be the best dude.
Thank you, shampoo, because that's what matters.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't want to hear about
I
that shit.
mean, to answer the question, I don't think men should even ask. I mean, if you
Thank
don't pick
you.
up, if
I
you
would.
don't pick up on shit, then you probably don't need to know, and
Nah,
you
for sure.
just you should just be with the woman that makes you happy. But like,
Right.
ask. I mean, it's elementary to say be like, oh, hey, what's your body count? What's your
I got
past
a
like?
question. Has
Yeah,
That's
any?
we're
like
not
I
going through
don't
a
think
phone
that's
and
going
finding
even
around
something you
doing
don't
that.
happened. I
like.
got a question.
I
Has
don't think
any
that.
man? I don't think that's even happened in real life. Has any
No, it's
Correct.
man
not.
ever asked a woman how much body she got?
Nah,
Men
that's
do
You
ask
that's
that
not what
gotta
we
know.
question.
do.
They
They
do.
do.
Listen,
They
There's
do.
there's there's
Yeah,
some,
They
but
do.
that's
you
not how
gotta
you
know.
operate.
You
That's
got
not
you
the way
gotta
you do
know
it.
And
who she. You
they
gotta know who
do.
she slept with, bro. You can't.
You could.
You
I think if you
can't.
plan on
You
taking her
can't.
super serious, you gotta know.
You
Gotta
you
know.
can't embarrass me.
Not gonna
If
know.
you
90% of women lie. They lie to their friends about who they sleep with, and they're definitely lying to the man that's interested in them. I don't know
listen.
one girl that was honest about their body count, even to their home.
I believe that.
Yeah, it's
So
true
my
because
thing
they
is it
ashamed
can't
of
be
it.
verified. Why it matters?
Here's the thing.
So you
I
rounded up
agree
by
with
like
you,
the nearest 10.
Oh my
Here's the
god.
thing. Here's the
I agree.
thing. It depends on the role. Every woman, if she just for the moment, or you just messing with her, it probably don't matter unless she got something. But let's assume that we not gonna add in the factor of a chick having something or diseases or STDs or whatever. Let's take that out of it. If she's just for the moment, or y'all just messing around, or you ain't seeing nothing serious in her, that I understand. Yup, it really don't matter. You ain't really having that conversation. If you getting serious with her, and it's something that you plan on being with, and y'all might move in together, you gotta know. You gotta know. And I think that even when you just factor in the safety part of it, like it's reasonable to know, okay, listen, this is how many people you've been with, this is what your lifestyle was, all of that. Your sexual history is absolutely important. Like you should not buy if you lease in a car, which is the equivalent of just messing with a chick for a moment. Yeah, drive that bitch to the wheels go off. You know what I'm saying? But if you're trying to purchase it, this is something that you need as a reliable vehicle for a long time. You got to know the Carfax. I don't know nobody that buys a
They're
car
lying about the
knowing the
Carfax.
So do
history.
y'all want to know?
It's
Because we want
Yeah,
to
they
know if
gonna
she
just
gonna
lie
cheat
to
on
you though,
you.
Anton. They just gonna lie
listen
to
to
you.
what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
What's the you?
You got,
Okay, you know. So then what?
you're not
Help
a
me
good listener.
understand.
You're not a good listener. You got to know the Carfax because, first of all, I don't need a lemon. Secondly, you're going to embarrass me. All right. I don't know if y'all understand this, but men have to be respected, especially when you start to move up the ranks. You have to be respected. The worst thing you could ever do, and it's happened more often than not, the worst thing that you can ever do is lie to a guy, and then he finds out later because you get into a room and his homeboy like, hey, you fucking with her on that type tip? And then it translates into, all right, listen, you an outcast. Y'all can get away with that shit on some regular stuff, but if you start moving up and it's a nigga that got one up on you, or niggas is around and you fucked with him, and I don't know about it, that's a problem. That's a major, major problem. First of all, it's a lack of respect. Secondly, you embarrassing me, and third, you lied. And I know y'all don't put y'all same, y'all keep trying to say it's the same thing, or y'all try to, equate it or compare it to men, and you can't. It's not the same. It's not the same, and it's a lack of respect. So if you just messing with her, that's one thing. If you're getting serious with her, it's important. It's very, very important. That's almost like as important as your health history. You gotta know that shit.
What is she gonna
Yeah,
lie?
but what
But
if
your
she,
health history should
that's,
be the main concern. If you're a man with a high body count,
Just it's not the same, yo. I
I'm
like
saying your health should be in question as well. If you have a high body count, is that not a fair argument to say? If you slept with over 200 women, should I not be concerned that you have something, or could have had something, or have something you can't get rid of?
Yeah,
Just can I
that's
be
Listen,
real with you
here's
for a
the
minute?
thing.
That is a
yes.
fair
Again,
argument. Y'all not
Can
gonna
I
sit here
be
and
again,
gaslight me and say it's
again,
not.
again.
no,
You
we're not
loud and
saying that
wrong.
it's not. It's just most
You're
Okay,
men
that
are
was
loud
the
and
only
wrong.
point I was trying to
Listen,
make.
listen, listen. You're loud and wrong, and here's why.
Loud, but not wrong.
You're loud and wrong, and here's why. The truth is what we're seeking so we can make an informed decision. And I don't know why y'all think that it's okay to lie. If you ask a guy and he slept with 200 chicks and he say, yeah, I probably slept with 200 chicks, what he's done is he's empowered you to make a decision of whether or not you still want to be with him. But either way, he's been honest. It's not just about the body count, it's about the respect and the honesty. And so if he then asks you, you shouldn't lie just so you can still be with him because you lack
Majority of women
respect.
do that though. These
Because
days,
you
that's
lack,
what they're doing.
and because you lack respect. And so
Yeah.
because I asked you, I would like to know the truth so I can make an informed decision for myself. And it's so hypocritical that y'all having this conversation right now because y'all will sit here and say, no, guys should tell the truth. Guys should tell the truth about what they do. When we say, all right, lie to that bitch so that you can fuck her, y'all look appalled. But then when we ask y'all what's your sexual history and how many guys that you've been with and who you done been with, now for whatever reason you think that it's valid for y'all to be able to lie.
But
How is
answer,
that? How does that make sense?
you're not gonna get the honest answer from majority of women these days. I'm being real with you. At least
And
my
that's cool. But I'm gonna ask you, and then I'm gonna mine out whether or not I believe you, and then that's gonna help me to determine of whether or not I want to keep you around. But you gotta ask the question if you're getting serious with a chick. If you
I
getting
think the
serious
question
with a chick, you have to ask the questions. Otherwise, if you think that she lying to you, go with your instincts and never believe that bitch.
Well, if you're
And
trying
let
to
her
find
go.
out,
Let her go.
if you're trying
Let
to
her go.
find out if her body count is
You
5, you just
snap.
multiply it by 10, so it's 50. There you go.
What?
This
I
is
don't know about all of
multiplying. It's
that.
more.
All I'm saying is,
Maybe 2, but 10, come
no,
She
all
on.
I'm
has to
saying
say
is,
zero.
if
She has
it's
to say
if
zero
it's a
because
lack
zero
of
does not
respect,
multiply into nothing.
Don't
if
listen to
it's a
him.
lack of
Listen.
respect, first
It's
of
never
all,
zero.
you can probably figure out whether or not she is super promiscuous chick anyway. All right,
Yeah, you
so
could tell by the way she acts. You could tell by the way
yeah,
she moves.
you can figure that out, right? So
Yeah.
that's how you compare and contrast from the conversation. And you don't want to just ask her just straight up. You kind of want to ease her into it. You want to make her comfortable. You want to create the environment that allows for her to be transparent. You probably could lead with some egregious shit yourself so that she'll feel more comfortable. Play the friend role. It's ways to really get a closer idea of how true it is and how true it's not, so you can play the game, right? But the goal is to get information so you can make an informed decision. But the fact that women feel like that's not a valid question for men to ask when they sitting here telling us that men shouldn't lie to them so that they can make an informed decision of whether or not they want to fuck with them, that's so hypocritical to me. But it shows you that we dealing with creatures that don't think rationally, they think selfishly.
It's true. In the same way
One
that
can argue.
your past matters, my future matters. The same way your
Okay,
past
okay.
matters,
So
my
let me.
future.
So the men on the panel, let me ask you this, right? Okay, you find out your woman been around the block. Okay, so then what? What you scared she gonna cheat on you? Like, okay, my thing is, I feel like with Anton's example, yes, if we come and I, as a woman, I would want to know that too. If we're together and we go into a room and you feel like it's somebody in there that you have did some adult activities with, yeah, I feel like both parties should let each other know, like, hey, because us as women don't want to look stupid either. Okay, so wait, somebody said something.
No, go ahead.
Anyway,
I said
women don't want to
facts.
look stupid. Women don't want to look stupid either.
I think a high body count woman is a high risk woman. This is higher risk. You're
High
trying to
risk
mitigate
for
risk.
what though? Y'all
It's
not giving tangible examples. High
for a
risk for
relationship.
what?
It's
It's
for a
the
relationship.
relationship.
It's
Yeah, for a
for a
relationship.
relationship. It's a higher risk for a relationship.
If you
So
have slept
It's
with a
the
bunch, if you
embarrassment,
have
yo.
slept with guys, but you're not able to own the fact that you made the decision that you slept with guys, it says more about you than it does about the person that's asking the question.
Okay,
Because
so
how come
now
you
we're
can't?
saying
How
the
come you
woman is
can't
owning
own it?
it. Then what?
How
Like,
come you
okay.
can't own it?
All right, then we're gonna make the
What
decision whether we want to
if
take
you
you
if you
serious or
do
not.
own it, now he can make a decision. You've empowered him to make a decision, and you've released yourself from the lie. So now you can be
Exactly.
free.
Yeah, Jess,
And
we don't want to.
whatever decision that he makes, you should respect it.
Yeah, we don't want to
It's,
go
it's
into a room where we
you should be
know
able to
you
respect his
found out that.
decision.
We don't either. I don't want to
And
go
let it
into
be
a
your
room
high school
that
reunion. We
a girl
going
that
back,
had my
son.
dude and he ain't tell me, and she
Why do
But
you
cackling in
keep
my
saying
face
that as
but
though somebody is
Jess,
saying that he shouldn't tell you? Why is
because
that
y'all
even a
making
part
it
of the
one sided.
conversation?
Like it's the only on the
Nobody
only
made
side of the
anything
woman.
one sided. What is one sided?
yeah, it's not one sided.
When you made the scenario and I say, yeah, it's okay for him to tell the truth. Why is it
It's not.
one? Where's the one sided? Why do you keep trying to make this a versus?
I'm not making it a versus, but
She
this
been
whole
doing that the
panel, y'all
whole
have putting
panel.
the whole blame on women and not
Nobody
taking
put blame on
accountability for
anybody.
men.
We said it's respectful for you to be honest.
Yeah, that's
Who's
it.
blaming it?
Because
When did it? At what
you
point
want
did
to be honest.
anybody blame anybody?
The whole panel. The whole panel. Women need to do this, or women this, or women that. Never like, oh, us as men, we should probably be better and do better. I have not heard that this whole panel.
But just
It's always been what women do.
don't you feel like women, like even with our friends, we don't really hold each other accountable as much as men do?
Men,
No.
I don't believe.
Nope.
I believe in both ways. I don't believe women hold women accountable, and I don't believe men hold men accountable. A man
So
will
you
sit up
think
there and watch another man cheat on his wife and won't say nothing about it
Nah, not
and
all
hold
men
that man
though.
accountable.
Not
So at the
all
end of the
men
day,
though.
neither sex hold each other accountable.
There's
No,
No,
some
what
men
what
out
I
there
what I
holding
I
see
their
right
disagree.
homeboys
now,
accountable.
I
I don't
disagree.
see women that are not promiscuous. See, now I'm starting to question you, Jess, because women that are not out here, they don't have any problems with this conversation.
It's
It's
not
not a.
that, but
It's
I'm
not
thinking of
the only time that I've ever seen a woman try to turn it back on men and say, "Well, men are women that got something crazy in their past to hide."
that's not always the truth. I'm able to look at something objectively
No,
and
you're
to
not
make
looking.
an
No, you're not
opposing
looking at it
argument to
objectively
something.
because nobody has ever blamed. Nobody blamed the women for everything. We were talking about respect and honesty. But now, honestly, this is a red flag, because if you are so adamant about fighting against it, about fighting against transparency and truth when it comes to
That's
building
not
a long-term
Anton. I'm not
relationship,
fighting.
that's a
No, you're
red
not gonna do
flag.
that. You're not gonna do that. I'm not fighting
You're
against
not gonna
that.
do
My
what?
argument is, why does it even matter? It can't be verified. You're worried about the wrong things.
What do
Worry
you,
about how
okay,
that person is
so
treating you.
So
what do
then
you
That
why
is
mean?
not
my
just
argument.
verify it? So
Nothing
why
can
not
be
just
verified.
verify it and be straight up from the jump?
So what
Because
you
they're not
basically
gonna tell
telling
the
me,
truth.
Yeah,
so
they
That's
what
not
you
gonna tell the
why.
basically
truth though, bro.
telling
I'm gonna
They
me,
be
really
real.
what you
not though.
They're
basically
not gonna
telling
tell the
me,
truth about
It
it.
don't
So
matter
You
how
why
know
a
that
even?
woman treating you
themselves
if she
they
got a
not
high
gonna tell
body
the
count.
truth
Hey,
though, bro.
girl.
so what you basically telling me is that all women are liars.
I'm not saying all women are liars, but at the end of the day, I feel like there's
If you
way
don't
bigger
tell the
fish.
truth about it, then how are you not a liar?
There are some women out there who will not tell the truth about their sexual history.
No, you
So the
said no
point,
woman is going to tell the truth about it. Hannah said no woman is going to tell the truth about
well,
it.
I'm going to correct myself and say some women. I can't speak for
You
all women,
can't
but there are
backtrack
some
for
women
the
out
sake
there
of the
who are not going to
argument.
be
You was
honest.
being honest. You said no
No,
woman is going to tell the truth.
no, because Anton, there are women out there who have not been in the streets and have no problem telling the man their body count. So I will say
You
some
said
women.
no woman
I
is
haven't
going to
met them
tell
yet.
the truth. That's what you said.
Well, you
Hannah said
women that you're
she doesn't.
around.
If a
Hannah
woman,
says that she doesn't know a woman that has ever told the truth about that.
Well, how many women are actually getting this question to even
there's
begin with?
wait, there's
You
men
said
out there.
it's common.
Hang on, there's men out there that will tell a woman that they got a high body count to make themselves look good too. So there's men that lie on their dick too and say they got too many. I'm tired of all these women. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, that is also a thing. So I'm
yeah,
not saying, I'm not disagreeing with y'all and saying what y'all don't have valid points, but what I'm saying is that we're worried about the wrong things about something that can't
I
not for the
will
most part
ask
be
them that.
verified.
That's what.
This is
But
a
Jess, it's not
very,
a wrong thing
very,
because when
very,
we're getting
very,
to know
very,
somebody, we're asking them
very
about their
important
past.
subject. This is a very important thing to know before you move forward with a woman that you possibly gonna be with for the rest of your life. I don't know how y'all discount this. This is
Yeah, that's
so
something to work.
important. How do you discount? How do you make this seem like this is irrelevant, and then build a whole relationship based off of a lie?
Nobody is saying that it's a lie, but the thing is it cannot be fact checked. You can't fact check somebody's body count,
Okay, question,
right?
but
No.
Jess, if a man you were getting to know asked you it, right? Asked you that question, would that disqualify him? Would that be like, okay, yeah, he asked me that question, even if you don't be like, hey, I'm
You
not
asking
answering.
the wrong question, Q.
No, it wouldn't
Because
necessarily
you know what she
disqualify
dodged.
him.
You know what she dodged.
No, it wouldn't.
When I forgot who asked it, somebody asked a phenomenal question. Might have been Teo. They framed this question beautifully. And if you ask a guy if he's ever actually been with another guy, you can't individually verify it, but do you believe that it's important for him to be honest and truthful about that?
Yes.
I
You
feel
would
like
never be able to
comparing apples
verify
to
it.
oranges. That's apples to
No,
oranges.
it's not. This is
It
the same.
it's
Oh my
not. You're
God. Come
asking
on,
somebody
Jess.
about their past, just like we ask them about
If
how
it's
their
not the same
upbringing
thing,
is,
just
how
answer
their
it.
family dynamics. That's why I'm like,
Hey, then we'll have to agree to disagree respectfully.
yeah,
Let
but
me ask you.
I
Let
just
me
don't
ask you
get it.
something. Let
Like
me
we
ask you
keep
something,
asking
Jess.
y'all
This is
Let me
people
ask.
crazy that we
turn
even
around
Let
sitting
me
and
here
ask you
discussing.
ask
something, Jess.
people,
Are you single
It's
right now?
crazy.
huh?
Who asked me that question?
Are you single?
I don't want to talk about that on here. So
For the sake
if
of
you have another
for the
question,
sake
I'll
of
answer that. But
conversation, are you single?
I would prefer not to talk about that on here.
I got
Why?
one.
Why is that?
Jess, I got an example
The
for you.
point I wanted to make was that because it doesn't seem to equate to you. It's like if I take a single man and a single woman, right? And I ask the man, well, how many people you dating or seeing right now? He would confidently tell me the number. If I ask a woman, how many people are you dating or seeing right now? She would try to put some nuance into the answer that she gives. She won't say I'm dating 5 niggas. She'll say I'm
Because
dating and going, but I'm
Well,
seeing
no,
one
I
person.
mean, I guess I don't under.
because
I'm
she's
gen-
that's being ladylike. She's being ladylike by doing.
So you trying to say that the body count of a man and a woman is the same? It's not the
No,
same. Oh, she
I,
gone.
I have a good example for it when it comes to the value of it, because I think that's where it falls and that's where it lies. Because us as guys, I mean, I can speak for me and maybe the majority of guys on this panel, we value that in women. And when it's given out to so many people, we want to know. Because if it was the equivalent, which is what I think I have, I'm pretty sure women would not go for it if I was giving my value away. And that's what I was gonna ask you, Jess. If you
No,
allow me.
y'all not even. Y'all not. I can't believe y'all just
Women
letting her
don't
get
care
away
as much about
with
body count.
making it
No,
seem
I have a
like.
different example. It doesn't have to
But
do
that
with
don't
body
mean it
count.
don't matter though,
I
Q.
can't
Yeah, no,
believe
I
it
just
y'all
don't
don't
let
ask
her
matter,
at
get
all because,
but
like
away.
Jess was
It
saying, like they
matters
gonna
to
lie
me though.
anyway.
To me it
I
matters. A man's
can't
body
Would
believe
you
count
y'all
does
stop
letting
matter.
her
dating your
get
man if he
away.
told you he fucked 100 women?
Y'all
Would I
letting
look at
her
him a
get
little bit differently?
away.
Yes, I would.
Would you
Y'all are
stop dating
letting
him?
her get away with
There it is, right there.
not
No,
asking,
he didn't
Would
answer
not.
the
I stop
question.
dating
I'm
I
him?
asking,
know.
would
one
you
mic,
stop
y'all.
dating
We
your
gonna do
man
one
if he
mic.
Probably
found out he
wouldn't.
fucked 100 women?
Yeah.
It would depend on all of the other factors.
Exactly.
But see, that's
I'm
why
So
not
when
it's
I'm
gonna
not
say
the
it's.
saying
I'm
same.
not
this.
gonna say
No,
it's
but
for sure that I would stop talking to him, but it would definitely raise a few red flags for me. Yeah.
that's
But the
what we're
fact
trying
that
to
you're not
say.
walking away is proving that it's not the same.
Yeah, it's proving our
That's
point.
the
It's not
thing
the same.
though. I'm not disagreeing with y'all statements. I'm just saying that it cannot be verified, so why harp on it? I'm not saying that the things that y'all are saying don't have validity to them. Some of them and a lot of them I agree with. But I am also
But you just
saying
sat
why
here and
harbor over
said.
something you can't verify?
But
Yeah,
you
but
Well,
just
you
sat
can't
here and
verify if
said
another
that
man has
Hey
she.
been with
y'all,
another
ain't
man.
telling
So
talking.
what's
Hold
up?
on, y'all. One mic. We gotta do one
Calm
mic.
down.
You're
wait, but
absolutely correct. I can't verify if a man has been with another man or not. You're absolutely correct. So I guess we're taking chances.
But it's still the topic of conversation. If you're
yeah,
talking to a guy,
it's not
getting
about
to know
heart.
him, like you can still have that conversation. You know, y'all gonna ask, "Oh, have you had a threesome? Oh, have you
Yeah,
had one night stand? Oh, how many men? How many relationships have you been in? Like, have you dibble
it's not a
dabbled in other sex?"
accusatory.
That's
It's
just
just a
I feel like that's
conversation.
just common
Yeah.
questions people should just be asking.
One of
I
the
didn't know
worst
those were
things
Respect
common
that's
questions.
happening
questions.
That's
right
crazy to
now.
me.